Welcome back to MissileBus. I'm sure by now you've seen that Gaijin has released some BR changes. The max BR is going to be 13.7 now from 13.0. So pretty much everything's getting a bump up. Today we're going to look at the list and see, mostly just for Air RB, what kind of sticks out to me. What do I think I don't agree with? What's going to be good? And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm not going to talk about every plane. We're just going to hit some of the highlights here. So let's get into it. The first one that sticks out to me is obviously the A10 goes up to 10.3, which is okay. Other than that, here, I think the F8E maybe is one that I would be like a little bit iffy on. But I think the biggest offender here is going to be the F-4C Phantom. They've made the F-4C Phantom 10.7, which to me seems unplayable. Right, because 10.7, obviously in a full up tier, can play against 11.7. So that's down here. We're looking at the Su-25T and the Su-39. Those can carry R-73s, which are all aspect 40G missiles. And the F-4C Phantom doesn't have any flares or countermeasures at all. So like how is this balanced? I would have much preferred it at 10.3 to play the F5 and the F-104 and the Harrier and the MiG-21 BIS, but I think they've just killed the F-4C Phantom, essentially. I don't think anybody's going to play the F-4C. Not that a lot of people did already, but I think now it's just dead. It's gone. We can just bury it and forget about it. Everything else around here looks good. I think it's notable that the F5A and the F5C get bumped up to 11.0 from 10.3. I don't hate that. The F5s have always been good, but it's tough for F5 enjoyers. Let's just say that. But I don't necessarily disagree with that one. Everything else around here looks decently okay to me. I think all of these obviously just get bumped up one. Like the F4E is still going to be tough to play at 11.3. I don't think that that's going to be, it's not doing the F4E any favors, but it's not egregious. We'll just keep going here. The Su-22, these all get bumped up to 2 BR ranks. The F5E gets up to 11.3, which again is tough for F5E enjoyers, but overall not a bad change. The F5Es, are good. So I think they can handle it. We'll just keep going here. The Kiefer Canard gets bumped up to 11.3. I think just to match the F5E, kind of similar performance. The MiG-23s only get bumped up one, which is going to help them. Certainly going to help them. So here's kind of some crazy stuff that starts happening down towards the bottom of the list. Stuff, we have most of the Tornadoes are just going up 1. The Phantoms are going up 2. The Mirage F1 goes up 2, which is tough for the Mirage. But again, I don't hate it. The F4S goes from 11.3 to 12.0. The F4S goes to 12.0, which is the premium Phantom for the US, I believe, which means it can play 13.0, which means it's getting the F-15A, the F-16A, the F-16ADF, the F-15J. The AV-8B Plus is 13.0. They've just put the F-4S Phantom into AMRAAM territory, which before it was already there, so it's nothing new. But I think that this was a chance to keep it at 11.7. Keep, the F4s out of AMRAAM land. So I think they should have kept it 11.7, but tough for Phantom enjoyers all around the board, honestly. Everything else fairly standard here. I think these are kind of crazy to go up a full BR ranking for the Mirages, the trio of Mirages here. The Kern S2000 also goes up a full BR. I haven't played any of these, so I don't have any thoughts on that. But let me know what you think down below. This feels harsh to me to go up a full BR for the Mirage 2000D and the Mirage F1 CT. But again, I don't know. I haven't played them. Maybe they're really good, and maybe that's justified. But let me know. Let me know down below. The Su-25 goes up 2 to 12.3. This also I don't agree with. This is obviously just like every other Su-25 in the game, a ground attack vehicle. So we'll go over here to the BM. Wait, is that not the BM? Oh, that's the SM-3. Sorry, I got confused on my frogfoots. So if we look at this loadout, do I think this is a great ground attack vehicle? Yes. Can you theoretically kill somebody with the Kinzels? Like air-to-air? Yes, sort of. It gets 2 air-to-air missiles. Why? And gun pods. Why is this going to 12-3? Why is this in AMRAAM territory? Like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. The Mirage 2000s go up. That's kind of expected. They're very good. The JH7 goes up. The MiG-21 Bison, the new premium they just added, goes up to 12.3. Again, kind of where it was still at 11.7. Seems okay to me. The F-14A goes up to 12.3. So this plane also is in AMRAAM territory. But what does 13.3 look like? 13.3 looks like the F4 that has AMRAAMs. I think the MiG-29 SMT carries AMRAAMs. It does, the R-77. So, again, 13.3 is a BR that is bad for this plane. The Su-27 is 13.3. That doesn't have AMRAAMs, but I think the J-11... No, the J-11 doesn't, but... So this feels scary to me, to have the F4F that was 12.7, now at 13, going against the F-14A early. Which I guess it could have gone to before, but, you know, it just feels a little bit like they should have kept the F-14 at 12. Maybe I'm biased because I'm an F-14 enjoyer, but, like, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I would put it above. But, again, this all is theoretical. This all depends on the matchmaker. So it depends on... If this plane gets a lot of up tiers, it's going to be bad. If it gets a lot of down tiers, it's going to be great, right? Because we're 11.3. We're F-104s. You know what I mean? F-5E. So it just depends on the matchmaker, really. We're just looking at the theoretical analysis here. But this one, right? This is where I was at? Yeah. The F-4 EJ Kai, again, just like the F-4C, is unplayable. It goes up a full BR to 12.7. The EJ Kai they've just put the EJ Kai into top tier. The Su-27 SM, the F-15C, the F-16C, the F-15J. They've put the... Yeah, that's crazy that the EJ Kai, not only is it a higher BR than the F-14A, which I would argue is better, it's 12.7. It's the same as the 14B. What, like, these two planes are not equal. These are not equal planes. We can look at it in the game. Here we go. They're telling me that this plane... Well, we'll look at the EJ Kai first. The EJ Kai, which was 11.7, gets AIM-7Fs and AIM-9Ls. Okay, Ls are great. Fs, okay. Compared to the F-14B, which not only has more missiles, okay, not only, gets the AIM-54Cs, the Phoenixes that are Cs, it gets 640 flares, 4 AIM-9Ls, and AIM-7Ms. Like, what world is this the same plane? Also, better flight performance. It's faster. It climbs better. Those two planes should not be at the same BR. Absolutely not. So, the F4 EJ Kai, again, has become unplayable. It's over. Sorry, Phantom enjoyers. But the rest of the list is kind of expected. The 141 goes up to 12.7. MiG-29, 12.7. It's interesting. The F-20 goes to 12.7, which is okay. That's acceptable. But this is still top tier, which is fine for a premium, honestly. The Nets goes to 13.0 from 12.0 currently. So it gets a bigger jump than the rest of them. Or not, oh no, it was 12.3. My fault. I thought it was 12. The F-16s go up a full BR, the A, the ADF. I do agree with this. Yeah, I think 13 is a terrible BR, honestly. They're just hard to play, honestly. But I'm glad that they're separating it a little bit. F-15 goes to 13, which, are the F-16 and the F-15 equal? Yeah, I would argue they are. What the F-16 doesn't have in flight performance, what the F-16 has in flight performance, the F-15 makes up for in armament. I would agree they are the same. The Mirage 4000, 13. The F-15J, 13, obviously. The AV-8B+. This is an interesting plane. Along with the Gripen, the first Gripen. I think there's the C Gripen and the A Gripen. The A Gripen goes to 13, along with the AV-8B+. So they're exposing AMRAAMs all the way down to 12. So let's see, what's 12? The F-4S. Yes, the F-104S. The F-4J, the Kiefer C-7, the Mirage F-1C-200, the Mirage 2000D, the Harrier GR-7. So I think that these should at least be 13.3, the AV-8B+ duo. The Sea Harrier also is obviously just the same plane. The J-8F makes sense, 13. MiG-29G, 13. But I also, why have the MiG-29G 13 when you put the MiG-29 SMT at 13.3, which is just the G with AMRAAMs? I mean, pretty much. But whatever. And then obviously the top tier planes are still the top tier planes, and it is what it is. Nothing got moved to top tier or to the highest BR. A couple things got moved down, or just one actually. The MiG-29 SMT, which is fair because that plane sucks, honestly. But yeah, that's the extent of the changes. Honestly, it's good overall. Obviously, I'm picking stuff to complain about. I think they did the Phantoms a little dirty, but obviously we're just picking stuff to complain about on an overall good change. A change that I'm a little bit pissed about is this. This is the rank 7, or the basically top tier weapon presets that you're going to get for your stock vehicles. So they've introduced AMRAAMs into the stock vehicles. So everybody out there, including myself, that has grinded these shitty-ass planes without the AMRAAMs, will now be, all of the new players who get there will now be gifted with them off the bat. The F-16A gets AIM-9Ms stock. The Gripen gets the RB-74, and the 99s are the AMRAAM missile, the Fox 3. The U.S. planes, let's look at this. The F-15C gets 2 AIM-120s. The 14s get the Phoenixes. The AV-8B Plus even gets it. Yeah, so that's a little bit annoying for us, players who have already gotten there. But that's all I've got for this video. Thanks for watching. Next video, I will fly out an actual MissileBus, I promise. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And if you want to see more, or maybe some live streams, head on over to Twitch. MissileBus, same username. I can't post links yet because YouTube's stupid. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.